Howdy, howdy, good morning. How is everyone this morning? We're ready for some 2-point? Let me go back on there. Okay. Go ahead and continue. Now the ad starts. Okay, I thought the ad was finished. All right, we are going to continue Memento Mile as soon as the ad break is over. It's about 3 minutes. I'm going to go refill my water real quick. All right, we still have about a minute and a half. If you have the Twitch Turbo, you can probably hear me right now. Welcome in. Welcome back. All right. I always love this map. And this is just whoever came up with this idea for a game map at 2-point deserves a raise. Just saying. I think we are continuing with Memento Mile. I think this is the one that I am behind on everything. Aside from if I'm wanting to go through and do the other museums. So just as a heads up, This is going to be a little bit of a shorter stream this morning. Today would have been my granny's 100th birthday. And so my family, we're meeting for lunch and we're going to celebrate. Okay, so I think I have, yeah, this is all, so many clownfish. And I think I was working on getting some of this up. Although what I need to do is I need to do that off screen. Okay, so we are working on reaching 53, quarterly profit of 10,000. Average staff happiness of over 70. And we need to install a bunch of perks.
Botany exhibits should not be turned into meaningful salads.
Give an entertainment boost to that. And that's just an
Someone
epic.
is stuck in the museum. They may need dislodging.
And we can do another entertainment boost to that one.
Announcement. Stolen exhibit has been retrieved from thieves. No one takes our stuff.
Let's see, can we do... That already has everything. Yeah, because we got a second Jasmine album. That's good. I think... Otter's cutting into a little bit of...
Security guard to empty donation
let me know
stand.
if
There's
that's
money in it for
working.
you.
If that's not covering stuff, not hit that button. Okay. That's the button I was
The
looking for.
museum is currently on fire. They told me this wouldn't happen
And
here.
there's always something on fire. Who...
Expert needed to restore exhibit. Thank you.
Alright, who's my fire people? Not you. Or you. You can do fire. You come right over here and put that out. I think I kind of wanted to extend this out a little bit. Here, we'll put that back real quick. I need to come up with a better place for
Yes,
it.
I'm
But,
thrilled with the price of the cafe. Should we be happy about that?
yeah, we'll just cancel any changes we made. I could put it back here.
Attention. Thieves have been prevented from escaping. View.
We have bogeymen. Actually, that would have been an opportune time to actually delete. To just go ahead and delete that.
Restoration required on exhibit. It's no longer presentable.
Because at some point, you just kind of have to trust your security guards, and I have no trust in my security guards. Because what I kind of want to do is I kind of want to actually spread these out a bit more. So I can actually have some like decent decorations or have some pathways. I wish I could make some of these doors like staff only. I guess I really don't need that anymore, except that it fits into that motif. Because we've got those two over there.
Guests should remain cautious when learning about alien life norms.
What's invalid? What became invalid suddenly?
Hi, I'm Hayley Von Trowell, and you're listening to Digging Deeper, the show that covers all things related to archaeology, science, the ethereal, and genius plants. We start with alarming news. 2 Point County is getting hotter.
Okay,
Yes,
that's going to be an
according to a
issue if
press
I
release
can't
from the
edit
Department of
anything
Dubious
in this
Meteorological
building.
Studies. 2 Point County is 15 degrees hotter than it was 3 months ago when it was winter.
Okay, that was
Moving
positive because I
rapidly on,
had...
Here's some music.
Because I actually turned a profit. I'm trying to think of what was it that I actually... Why did I turn a profit on that? Because this museum is my one museum that's not really financially solvent
Thieves were caught before they could
without
escape with an
donations.
exhibit. That was a close one. Expert required to restore exhibit. You're the expert.
Alright, I'll take it though. I'm not gonna argue. Oh, here's... Oh, because... Well, that blew up. Okay. That means we need to make a new one. Now, this is something that they've been able to... They've added since the last time I played. Is being... Where is it? Here, photosynthesizer. They've also got it where you can add and you can do multiple stuff.
In the camera room. This is your chance.
So I'll go through and show that here in a little bit. I kind of want to redo this garden area. Start it closer to here. Maybe you enter in and it's straight into the garden area. Which means maybe we're going to move this back a ways. And we'll need to add a wall here. People are cheating. Oh good, it kept the wall.
Check out the deals in the gift shop. They might be too good.
I usually like to do a little...
Announcement. An exhibit needs restoring. Typical.
separate sonic room. And The only place that I really have is to add it here. There, this.
Attention.
Right.
It doesn't matter how hungry you are, do not eat the exhibits.
Right. 4. This.
Attention.
Wall.
Thieves have been prevented from escaping. View.
Right there. There's that Sonic. We'll just get. Okay, open inventory. This thing gonna catch fire again anyway. Put it down there.
Exhibit requires restoration. It really is a
I
shambles.
have another. I do not have. Let's do, since that's there, I want to get a second one. Let's make a second Sonic Claw machine.
Guests are stuck in the museum. Someone should probably help them.
We'll do gift store, and we'll have this be.
You're listening to Hayley Von Trowell on 2 Point Radio. This just in. A new trailer for Strange, isn't it? The show that attempts to answer some of the world's greatest mysteries. Consider me excited.
I wonder if
Are you
that's
ready
it.
to
Okay,
go on
so
a
that is a
journey
trinket,
will
so
change
that
how you look at
actually
the world
will
forever?
work.
What's the truth behind the Pebbly Triangle?
The real question the scientific community needs to ask isn't why planes keep disappearing there, but what kind of triangle is it? Equilateral? Isosceles? Eh? We need to know. We should know. We have a right to know.
Are you ready
Sonic.
to have your mind blown? Then don't miss Strange,
Shadow.
isn't it?
And
You won't believe what you hear.
tails right there.
Will you?
Consider me no longer excited.
Announcement. Our security measures are being inspected.
Right, we have, those are gift shop posters. Are those? I'm just curious what those look like. Okay, yeah, there's 4 of them. We'll look into those in a moment. Knuckles, Amy. We are,
You are prohibited from bringing food into the museum and encouraged to make do with what we have.
Shadow. And there's Tails right there. Okay, we could do bookcases, we could do posters. I'm gonna do Botany and say that that's like Green Hill Mile.
Announcement. Vandal
And
caught in the
this
act.
is,
What a bad guest.
yeah, this is gonna be like those like Sonic rings and tokens and things that you can. Have windows right there. We'll do those, and then we'll have the boombox speaker. This is the Twitch drop. They have said that they're going to have more Twitch drops. So as soon as those are announced, I'll be covering those as well. Right, I think everything else is going to be decoration. Sonic, Tails, what else do we have? I believe it's under Sonic items. There we go.
Guests feeling hungry and distracted should try being fed and focused.
Rings, we have posters. That we also have Amy. Sonic, Tails, whereas there's the
Staff can receive training to be less useless and more useful.
there, and then we've got Sunflower. Then there's the topiary. That right there. Let's see. We have to do. Oh, hold on. We're gonna do Sonic, and we'll have Tails.
Imagine a place filled with things you could never afford.
Okay, now we're gonna do
Countless, priceless
Sonic claw
artifacts
machine.
from every corner of the world.
There.
Oh, locked away for safekeeping. Well, keep imagining. Oh, Jumbo Museum.
Do Sonic.
The museum for big spenders.
That. There we go, and then
pests found soiling the plants will be handed over for mulching.
All right, room customization. Let's go to back to Sonic. There we go.
Please excuse the exhibit
And
that
the
requires
wall.
restoration. I'm pretending it's not there.
There we go. Little small Sonic area. And that's gonna leave. That's... Yeah, so I think we're going to leave kiosks here, but we're gonna move them back here. Okay, now,
Doesn't matter
all that
how
being
hungry
said,
you are, do not eat the exhibits.
I think do this, move over here. So
Guests waiting to buy a ticket are asked to bear with us indefinitely.
there we go. Now door. We're
Restoration
gonna
required
do.
on exhibit.
That's the
It's no
regular
longer
botany
presentable.
archway. But the botany archway with security. This is my only cold tree. I wonder, are there other cold trees? What's my profit at? I'm at 66. Still at least positive.
The camera room is currently offline. Don't do anything funny.
I want to end the recruitment and start the recruitment back up again, just in case anybody is there. Okay, let's go over to Botany. So, yeah, I've got a couple of cold plants. I think this one is cold, this one's cold, this one's cold. These two, they would look like they're cold, but I think they're actually hot. I don't know if I've got those. I know I have this one. Let's try to get a chili plant from Bungle Burrows. What rewards are there? Yeah, let's try that one. Can we do one with... No. No, that would be a no. Well, we can do a first aid kit and remove that injury.
Prohibited from bringing food into the museum and encouraged to make do with what we have. Announcement. Guests stuck in the museum should wait for help indefinitely.
I think the next step is we're going to...
Announcement. An exhibit needs restoring. Typical.
Move all of this.
The expedition is leaving now. Final call for wherever it is you're going.
Pause. There we go. And let's see, we're going to... Yeah, it's no longer hot or humid. So what I need to do is add heaters, which I think this is the standalone heater. And I need humidifiers. Just until I can figure out what I'm doing here.
Welcome back to the show. Time now for one of our regular slots, the bite-sized morsel of info that'll have you feeling smarter by the time you finish listening to it. Did you know all humans are capable of ESP? Well, kind of. According to recent research from the Institute
I think I'm going
of
for that
Scientific
one.
Nonsense,
So
within the
let's
next
send someone over here. Money there. Yeah, Nigel's my only one there. And we'll do that to remove the injury.
primitive brains will have evolved sufficiently to communicate telepathically. Until then, we'll just have to satisfy our conversational needs with painfully banal observations about the weather.
Okay,
or,
let me
with
add
poorly punctuated, borderline illiterate messages, primarily comprised of
work zones.
microscopic, virtually indistinguishable images. All hail the next stage of human evolution.
Assistant to gift shop. Sell, sell, sell.
Okay, what is that dinosaur bones? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna cut
Expert needed to restore exhibit. Thank you.
that off, and now we're gonna go back to Botany Pots. There we go.
Good luck to our team departing on an expedition. I'm sure you'll need it.
Now I can go in and I can move some stuff around. Does this stuff need to be... Looks like it's fine. I do need to make sure that when I click on it.
Guests should be thirsty for knowledge, not literally thirsty.
That right there. feel like I should have another. Yeah, there's my other edible plants. I need a better one of these.
Expert required to restore exhibit. You're the expert.
Yeah, this needs to be.
Vandals.
I need to put that back for now.
Vandalizing. We stopped them, obviously.
Alright, we have 2 crates. Open our first crate. Average, but it's good. It's at least it's a plant. Throw this in here for now. Let's open up our other. Ghost net, not what I wanted, but
The cafe offers a range of food
because I
and
wanted
drink
this
at
one.
an alarmingly affordable price.
So rewards, yeah, ghost net. This one's rarely seen, but they have said that they've updated it. We'll do the first aid kit to remove that one. They have said that they've updated the mechanics, so if you're searching and you have one that hasn't come up for a while, it's supposed to come up now.
Please excuse the exhibit that requires restoration. I'm pretending it's not there.
Could put it here. Instead, I think I'm gonna do that. We're gonna need to do a
Guests are
small
feeling
heater.
thirsty. Please panic accordingly.
Small heater.
Now, are we on the verge of being outsmarted by plants? Well, according to allotment enthusiast Maureen Kipperplow, we are. For the past decade, Maureen has been reading general knowledge books to her folding chap trap, Margot, and now hopes to enter the plant into this year's Master Brain competition. It says here that Maureen feels particularly confident that Margot will win the top prize, so long as she can teach the plant to speak before the new series starts tomorrow evening. Well, I think we'll end it there. Thank you for listening. No, really, thank you.
Thieves were caught before they could.
I know. It's throw fits to everything. Doorway. I would like. this like right here in the center.
We ask that you remain crime-free while security takes a break.
Then we do need this thing. Yeah, because we can have this as far over as here.
Guests feeling hungry and distracted should try being fed and
Right.
focused.
Go through and we're gonna do some smaller.
Guests are stuck in the museum. Someone should probably help them.
That there. All right, let's go through tour setup. Yeah, decoration's bad, but that we'll work on that.
Staff haven't been trained in ages. People are starting to talk.
Here. Then we'll do botany. Just do a single one. Oh, I need to see what their near garden sign. Probably all of them are near garden sign. Near botany exhibit, that one's good. Garden sign. Garden sign.
Unopened crates are bad
Vine
luck.
column. Okay.
Did you know that? Sometimes there's no smoke without fire. This is one of those times.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. All right, and then we need some garden signs. And ducks. Candy flower. We'll do that. Whoa, can we color that? We can color it. Perfect.
Some of you don't know
Blue.
what botany means, but you're in the right place.
see what else.
Holistics took roughly 20 of the most expensive ingredients on the market and said, hey, what's not to like? With that many ingredients, it's bound to help you. The whole you, any way you want. It's a fragrance. It's an engine coolant. It's a holistics lifestyle.
First, some of the better plants are actually in the prehistory. That's largely because it's got such a small hitbox. So let's go over here. This one of my favorites. Because again, it has such a small hitbox. I bet, yeah, I could fit this right there. There we go. Prehistory.
Attention. Donation stands are full of money and unable to hold more.
Right there. Now for this, oh, and then we've got the fern. Put in. Nope, that makes it where he can't get to his work. What if we put it in the back? Is that everyone? Everyone's at 5 now? Should be good. Now let's do...
Announcement. There's no one in the camera room. This is your chance.
Grass there. Might as well, we could go ahead and put grass in there so it's all it's path. Yeah, we could do the path there, maybe even have a little bit of worn spot for dirt. Let's see what we're gonna have here. Ooh, there's bamboo forest. That looks cool.
Announcement. Staff look like they need some training.
Lots of designs here. Oh, I was gonna move this
has been retrieved from thieves. No one takes our stuff.
right here. And we're going to copy the donation bin. It just needs more decoration. This one is science, so we'll have
Gift shop requires restocking.
a
There's
couple of
nothing to
gears.
buy. Vandals caught vandalizing. We stopped them, obviously.
this here. Sign right there. Just do... And we'll move second right over here.
Guests are thrilled with the price of the cafe. Should we be happy about that? Exhibit requires restoration. It really is a shambles.
All right. Oh, we have something that arrived at the helipad. Open that. Hey person, send to inventory. We're gonna go again. Because the ghost plant is the one that I really want. Yeah, they don't have anything. So the only thing I can do is first aid kit and hope they don't get hit by a rock slide.
The camera room is currently offline. Don't do anything funny.
So there's that first bit.
Announcement. Vandal caught in the act. What a bad guest.
I'm thinking...
Announcement. Guests stuck in the museum should wait for help indefinitely.
I kind of like, I think, the first... helipad seems unreachable. It's usually... Well, you know what? They figured it out. Reachable. Hold on, let's see. We do this.
Please excuse the exhibit that requires restoration. I'm pretending it's not there.
Tyrannosaurus is leveled up. Yet his twin is not holding him back and he's giving a tour. Look at that.
Vandal caught in the act. What a bad guest.
Alright, there's our rewards. Hopefully we got the plant that I wanted. Yes. Average quality, but we're gonna send that to inventory for right now. What quality this was. Where is, okay, that's not much. I kind of want to do them where they're just kind of like in a small room off to the side. Okay, what else do I need? I have all of these. Do I have Chomper Juniors?
To be less useless and more
I do have a
useful.
Chomper Junior. Do I have the bat one? I do not. I don't want to go overboard with these are mountainous plants. I'll have to look and see if those can handle cold or not. And I don't have those two in the interactive display. Okay, so let's get this thing. Yeah, of course you're not. Oh no, I need 2 supernatural experts. Okay.
Needed in the gift shop. The tat won't sell itself.
Yolanda, clumsy. Prone to spontaneous injury. How about no?
Exhibit requires restoration. It really is a shambles.
Okay. The Dottie Spanner, nice smelling face, donuts increase happiness. Well, I can agree with that. Ooh, but here, slacker takes longer breaks, dull. You know what, Dottie, you look better. And first off, you're gonna be in that.
Announcement. We're currently not taking donations. Not as many as we could.
Let's
Donation
go
stands are
to it was this one. Yeah, we're just gonna do, where's this? It's just gonna cost me an extra 5,000. Okay. We're gonna do, yeah, we're not gonna risk the injury.
The expedition team are departing now. I'm
At least let
always
my new
so
hire
glad
think that I
don't
care
have to
about
go.
them. Start off at least. Okay, so we're gonna do tropical. We've got the hula hooping plant.
Expert required to restore exhibit. You're the expert.
But you need a bit of fire as well. It's reachable. They just need to. Okay, I need to make more sprinkler pumps. That's what I need to do. Sprinkler pump 3. Let's start
Sir
that
Nigel
project.
Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. You're listening to the only station that matters, 2 Point Radio. I'm Sir Nigel Bickleworth. The reason we're all here. What will I say next? It's all terribly exciting, but you'll have to wait because it's time for some music. I'll be back.
We'll have
Vandals. Port vandalizing. We stopped them, obviously.
that. Yeah. Oh, we have a dilemma. Which I will get to in just a moment. Where is the other one? Yeah, here we go. Copy that. There we go. All right. So really quickly, what's my other tropical plant? Oh, the spore. Okay. This thing. We'll put that right there for now.
Attention. It doesn't matter how hungry you are. Do not eat the exhibits.
There, we'll put it right there for now. We need to go and deal with the dilemma. So I like to do those with a pole. So we have spooky spirits. The team spies a towering house shrouded in shadow. Malevolent forces swirl from within, but the door is open, so it's definitely an option. We have fear is in the mind, so I guess ignore it. Or no thank you. Or soothe the spirits if we had survival, but we do not have survival. So you have 1 minute to answer that poll. This is your chance to kind of let me know what you'd like to do. I'm looking at it, there is a break going on that I completely missed. So we'll risk it. Go fears in the mind. Fears in the mind, but apparently danger isn't. Your team realizes too late that they misread some cues and missed some clues next time. So one of them is cursed.
Low prices. It's the gift that keeps on gifting. Announcement. An exhibit needs restoring. Typical. The expedition team have returned with something.
All right. But we got another blessing. Okay, so no one got cursed. That's good. Woohoo! We got the one that I wanted. Produces vampires. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and place this exhibit.
Announcement. Vandal caught in the act. What a bad guest.
Have that. Crime report. And welcome back from the break. All we did was we did get this guy. That is a pristine. What are we missing? Near a candle decoration. I'll fix that in a moment. I am trying to make sure that I got this up and running. Oh, another thing I wanted to do.
The cafe offers
Right
a range of
here.
food and drink at alarmingly affordable prices. Restoration required on exhibit. It's no longer presentable.
I wanted those to have like windows so that you could see in. Kind of giving a hint that it's kind of like a greenhouse type thing. Although, I wonder if...
Assistant to restock gift shop. Please Cheers and thank you.
Space given prehistory. That's trellis fence. I wonder if we did. Might have to redo that if we did. Yeah, because I think the other option, let me try this instead. If we remove this, I still want the walls in the same spot.
Someone
So
is
that's.
stuck in the museum. They may need dislodging.
And then we do the trellis.
When you've been doing this as long as I have, you have people asking you questions about the industry. The other day, I was asked by an enormous
Okay, I gotta pause real quick. Because I had to remove that little bit. Okay, I don't know if I need... Can I do a doorway on these? I don't think I can. So I basically just remove there. Right? No, okay, it is 3.
The content of my show so fresh after all these years. They had the cheek to ask if it was difficult to come up with material for the air. In short, no, it is not. See, I just did a whole segment about that. Inspiration can come from the most clueless, misguided places.
Expert needed to restore exhibit. Thank you.
That right there. So these, the fact that they need to be hot and humid. Because this one, it needs to be hot, but here... We'll go in and we'll do here. That. Move some stuff. Okay. Hey Triton, how are you? There we go. Doors. There we are. We need a second one of these. It goes pretty well. I'm actually, the finances are actually doing pretty well this go round. That's there and there. We're gonna have this. We'll do that right there. And I'm gonna move this right there so that I can have some windows. There. No, this is the same one. This is Memento Mile. I don't know if it was something that from the update made it better financing, or if I just was that awesome. I don't know. I did not mean to put that all the way through the entire thing. Let's see, where is it? This one. Okay, yeah, that's... We've got bamboo forest. Where? There we are. Do I have a sand? I mean, I've got cave sands. Oh, no, that's... I do not. I have dirt. I need a sand floor is what I need to put some of this on. That's okay. I'm trying to make it so that maybe we have like different... I'm redoing the botany section. So, and this... This stream's also going to be a little bit shorter than my typical, because today would have been my granny's 100th birthday. So my family is meeting for lunch and we're going to celebrate. Okay, I need some more of these. Thank you for the XP. Yeah, we'll do one right there. Okay. And we're going to have a whole bunch of level ups. Where I got the buzz bonus, and what about this guy? No. What do you need? Near any science decoration. We can do for science. Ooh, I need to finish out these. I think my goal is that I will consider myself complete once I have all of these things unlocked. And I would like to reach level 100 in each of the campaigns. Do I want to have, I could do this magnifying, or I could do this one. I want to do that one. Or I could do this. Yeah, so this is just they come in and they have to go right back out. Or is it this one? Yeah. Put that one back. It's that one. That was the one that I need. So we'll move info over just a little bit. Put the coffee down. I'm gonna grab this. It probably will, but it's not the only info stand, so I low-key don't care. I'm gonna do this one, and that one. Confirm. So there is that tour. Now from here I could do where we go tropical, and I could have it go into I could do either, I've got mountainous, man-eating, and if I do the mountain, the mountain's going to be cold. Out of curiosity, I can't even put that in there because I don't have space. But I don't think that one doesn't require hot or cold. I'm kind of leaning towards having the mountain next. Which one do we have? We can do that one. I love that so much of this is colorable. All right, let's go in. Because this might even mean that I could potentially move the gift shop down here. All right, so there is one of the mountainous plants. I believe the water lily is another of the mountainous plants. I have not, but I typically don't send my people on I either don't send them on MIA missions or I've gotten really good at avoiding them. We'll do right there. That one also does not have a requirement. I'm debating. Hold on. I was doing that. I need to do the trellis. Thinking of hiring dabbers just to send them on MI missions to get the statues. You would absolutely do that, wouldn't you? All right. We have here. But I'm going to give a little bit of an out here. Because I think the rest of them are, the rest of the mountainous plants are actually part of the cold. So let's do, I've got this on pause just because I need to be able to move stuff around without worrying about whether or not it's got hot or cold status. Let's copy this. There we go. You know what? I bet I might be able to hide. No, you're right there. I bet I can hide one of these right there. Yep, we've already got buzz bonuses activated. Okay. That right there. I want this right where that guy is. I kind of like this. And then I'm going to have like this one little pathway here. Let's... get this right there. Okay. Cold. You walk in. That's going to be what's going to greet you. And then we've also going to have this plant. Not that one. There, and then the other one I think is in my inventory. Yeah, ghost plant. Yeah, let's build. This one's got to have a wall. Hold on, I want it to be like right there was where I wanted it to be. Let's have... Okay, fine. We'll just do this and there. So kind of having to adjust a few things. So this will go into the corner. That will go right there. And we'll do some windows. Can I get... We'll do one window there. Can we get 2 windows? There we go. Let's see. We can grab something else. We'll grab a vine column. And we'll just stick it right there. And then have a doorway. Be right there. I should definitely have a duck hidden over here by the pond. Okay, so here we have I did kind of forget that I need to have these things every which way. What is it? No litter, just needs more decoration. That's at least doable. Do I have... No, they're still working on it. Okay. Let's go ahead and get in... Hold on, let's finish the wall here. There. And yeah, and then this is going to be basically an ice box. So let's go through and we're going to do that would be cool. Let's see. We've got brick ice. I think it's... No, that's bamboo forest. There's one that is this one. Yeah, we're going to be careful on doing that. We're just going to do this one individually. No. Okay, good. It stopped on that. Yeah, so that's good. We'll just plaster that on there. And then doorway. We'll do the one-way botany arch again. There we go. So we'll add... some of that. And then we need to do, for temperatures, we do need to get this nice and chilled in here. So we'll add 1, 2. Right there. And then we'll add an extra one right there to make sure it's nice and chilled. And then where can we add some windows? Okay, for floor, we could do ice, or we actually have, they added a snow. So I think we'll do the snow in here. Okay, benches. No, that's temple. Where is, that's the temple one. I thought there was a botany bench. Maybe I've just been using the temple bench. Fine, we'll use the temple bench. Put one right there, and we're gonna also put it right in here. Let's paint. For plant here, we could do, since this is kind of mountainy. But we're gonna still do. No, that one was bamboo. The bamboo forest. Not bad. I got 4 little sections going. Let's see. We could do. Let's copy this. That there. Yeah, not the best length, but that is all of the mountain plants. Although I wonder if, what if instead of that in there, could we? No, we can't. I might be able to, but I would need to finagle a few things. Like that. It's not too bad. Let's see. Did we get everything in? I need more of those auto watering things. You know what I think would go really well over here is actually the copy blight.
Can you?
Nope. This is all. I don't have the heat over here. Yeah, we're gonna do temperature. Okay.
Saturating your food
Oh,
as it
and then you want... these things are really, really picky. They want a humidifier.
Can you feel your arteries clogging as you eat?
All right.
Then degrease your diet with the Bungle Wind Oven.
I like this
Now
much better.
with 50% crispier air for that patented Bungle crunch.
Okay, let's
The
go
Bungle
in.
Wind Oven. Cut the fat, not the crunch.
I'm gonna send someone for this one. Listen. Oh, now I've gotta have 2 hearts. Yeah, we'll just send him. Oh, he's already ghost host, so he's already cursed, so what difference does it make? Do I have someone that has 2? I do not. Well, we're gonna still send Donald there. And we'll do first aid to take care of that.
We ask that you remain crime-free while security takes a break.
So I want to do these 2, Flora and Fauna. Sorry, Flora and Flora.
Announcement. An exhibit
I want to do
needs
back
restoring.
here.
Typical. Please join me in saying farewell to the expedition team. They may never come back.
Which we can do some decorative science. Go. That.
Botany exhibits are maintained by our experts. Do not feel free to get involved.
And then I think I was waiting for this one.
The expedition
Once
team
this
are
one's
back in the
done,
netherworld. They're alive.
I will go up here. Since I have someone who's, yeah, since I've got someone who's cursed. Once I get the Dowsendos, then I'll go back to Bungle Burrows and get everything up to pristine on that. Of course. This one. I want the ghost plant. There might be a second route to getting the ghost plant. No. Chill plant. No, it was this stuff that I was trying to get.
Announcement.
Let's do that. We'll get rid of the injury. Actually, you know what? Yeah, no, all I've got is the injury. Let's go ahead and start that expedition.
The expedition team are leaving now. Please say goodbye and good riddance.
him there. This one we'll put like right there. Does this one require, that one does require a hot climate, but I do have it over there.
That's because it is.
We're gonna remove some of these. I know they're doing the tour.
Announcement. Stolen exhibit has been retrieved from thieves. No one takes our stuff. Expedition team returning from Netherworld.
Let's see. Okay, so if we do the Mister over here. We can put these two back down at least. Hold on. This one. He's fun. He's good. This is the curses, curses, curses. This just removes his curse. And then this crate. Steam. Fantastic. Send that to
Guests are
inventory.
reminded that alien exhibits are
Because I believe, yeah, the copy blight is the other one that I want. Good egg. Yeah, that looks like a good person to hire. Can I get... Are you one of my science experts? You are. Here's an idea. Go make something.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. You join me now in the 2 Point Vault, which does look remarkably like.
Okay, so that definitely needs a heater. So we add a wall heater. Right there.
Recording space, but no matter, they certainly are happy with that sound effect. We're here to enjoy a vintage moment from my personal collection. How to choose?
You need a snowy rock.
My darling, albeit slack.
You need a candle decoration.
Kevin ushered me through cyberspace and into the world of video games.
And you need a snowy rock as
yes,
well.
I
Okay.
played the latest entry in the popular Meat Wizard franchise for Sir Nigel Reviews. I was lost. I was cold. I was scared. The controller was sticky and the subject matter obscene. While I'm unsurprised that it appeals to the
couple of
desensitized
snowy
youth of today,
rocks.
I'll tell you what I told that chap in the deli. No one needs that much ham. One magical gem out of a possible 5.
Do not worry about museum surveillance. There's a camera in here, and you don't hear me complaining.
That there.
Attention.
We'll put
The expedition team have returned. Good for them.
This one wants a candle. So let's just search for that.
We would sell more tickets if someone worked in the ticket booth. Sadly, I can't.
Copy that. Three out of five, 4 out of 5. So we just need to do a few more decorations. Botany, which we've actually got a really cool one, which I think is actually in Prehistory, is these icy vein walls.
Staff haven't been trained in ages. People are starting to talk.
So those are good. Now the downside is that...
Exhibit requires restoration. It really is a
Oh yeah, I
shambles.
can do them over the windows. Okay, that's good. They're like they're curtains or something. There we go. Got this. Okay, what did we get? Did we get my coffee light plant? Yes, I did, and it's pristine.
Vandals caught vandalizing. We stopped them, obviously.
Exactly what I wanted. Right here. Let's see. Move this over here.
Guests are reminded that we are monitoring the exhibits. You just happen to be on camera.
There we go. We can go in and add these. Okay, so these need to be hot. This whole area needs to be hot, so I'm going to do this as a trellis. And then we'll just do...
Guests feeling hungry and distracted should try being fed and focused.
So there, yeah, that works, even with the vine column. What does this thing need? Climate, does this thing need to be... Yeah, it needs to be watered. Most definitely. This thing, we need to get more... I need like 10 of
We
these
are
things.
nearing the end of today's show. You know, I'd forgotten that last segment. It's strange what you find inside the 2-point vault.
Because I need one.
Oh, what fun. I
at
can't
least
wait
2
to hear
more.
that blunderback. Next
here we can
time, the
do-
2-point vault. Oh,
Sprinkler
no,
pump 3.
I've had quite enough of that, and quite enough of this. Ta-ra!
Vandals caught vandalizing. We stopped them, obviously.
If I do this over here, yeah, no, we'll do this like right here. The hologram decoration, because that makes sense, and a space probe, because that makes even more sense. Okay, so we're just gonna go over here. I'm not gonna hunt for him. Hologram. And a space probe. I hide it back there.
Fantastic value. Isn't that strange?
And this we can copy. And have it go from there to there. And confirm. Except this, we're gonna put it just over there, I don't care. Right, that's a good start. We still have the man-eating plants to finish
Staff
up.
can receive training to be less useless
And hold on,
useful.
snooze ads real quick. Forgot I could do that. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do the man-eating plants over in this area. Might make it where it's maybe you have to go through a secured gate because maybe it's like an over 18 section, even though you could go through it for free back here. Helps with population or the traffic flow control. I like this. I like this a lot. I'll take a quick picture. Like I said, we are running. This is gonna be a short. Snooze that one more time. This was gonna be a short episode. I am fixing to go get ready for my granny's 100th birthday party.
Expert required to restore exhibit.
I will be
You're
back
the
on
expert.
Wednesday. We'll see if we can't wrap this up. And we're made a lot of headway. This was like nothing like this. Quarterly profit is up. We just got to get 2 more perks, 2 more levels, and we'll be able to get this under control, and we'll advance to the next thing. So I'm gonna do a quick save. Let's go back to our main menu. We're gonna save and quit. And I am going to find someone to raid. So thank y'all for coming and hanging out. I'll try to do like a little bit of a longer stream on Wednesday to kind of make up for the fact that this is a shorter stream. Let's see, who do we have? Oh, and then we also set up that Sonic area. You know what? Speaking of Sonic, let's go. And we actually, Dizzy Dennis was the one that was giving one of those tours because he joined in and he's a Sonic fan. So let's go raid his channel. He is playing, looks like Sonic Frontiers. So thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic time, and I'll see you next time.
In the water where they play again, blue water stands beneath the rain, swirling currents full of charm. Nature's rhythm keeps them warm. Tiny bubbles rise and gleam, diving deep into a dream. Blue tail wonders flip and swim, moonlight jokes on every whim. Otters in the blue they glide, waltzing waves and ocean's pride. Sapphire fur and laughter free, in this world they hold the key. Ripples turn to symphonies, chasing after mysteries. Paws that tickle in the tide, round and round they slip and slide. Whiskers twitch with gleeful cheer, stories whispered ear to ear. In the blue they twirl and soar, magic hides beneath the shore. Day and night they weave a spell, playful tales they love to tell. Rainbow fish their closest friends, in the blue where joy